Hi, this is a reminder today to take good care of yourself because we can't draw on empty. And when we feel like we've been tapped out, we've been in a place where we've been giving a lot or feeling a lot and feeling emotionally or physically tired, oftentimes we push, don't we? We push and we think that pushing is the answer, and we keep trying, and the effort is trying in and of itself. So, my suggestion, and I took it today for myself, is to stop trying, to just surrender to feeling as much as you can. Surrender to feeling. If you're feeling tired, just be tired. And don't keep pushing. It's like pushing the river, like you're not floating, you're just struggling, no matter what it might be, no matter what you have to face or deal with. And so often we can waste a lot of energy by efforting to try to do something, when what we really need to do is listen to our bodies that may be calling for rest, retreat, pulling back, pulling in, so that we can fill our own well. We need to fill our own wells, and whatever that looks like for you. And if you're not sure how to fill your well, it's really a great idea. One of the great ideas that I love to use is make that list of what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy. So if it's even talking to a good friend, or being with other people, or taking a walk in the woods, I don't know, I can't name your list, but that's some of the things that bring me joy, to make sure you do that. So today I just have been with lovely people, wonderful people I meet with regularly, in a very supportive atmosphere, and we're all very, very different. We come from different backgrounds. We have totally different life experiences, different ages, and yet there's this beautiful camaraderie and a sense of settling in with others that fills me up, fills me up. And now I feel ready to do the work that I need to do. So instead of pushing and pushing and feeling like, oh, what's the matter? I'm not getting the things that I need to get done, and oh, I'm such a procrastinator. It can be creative. What do I call it? Creative. Sometimes when you put something off. Anyway, a creative delay. Let something simmer. Let something sit with you a little while before you try to jump and run to it. And don't make that a wrong thing. It's just really about honoring and feeling and hearing what our own messages are. So I've recently just come from feeling so exhausted, just tired, without with losing my, energy. And just feeling like all I wanted to do was turn quiet and, watch movies and just retreat from the world just for a little while, and though it feels like forever, like I want to do this forever. Well, really soon after I do that for just a little while, boy, I want to be with other people. I want to be doing the work in the world. I want to be doing the play in the world that I'm meant to be doing. But it's really so critically important to listen well to the signals of rest, retreat. Nothing has a total growing season. If you look at nature, there's nothing in nature that I can think of that doesn't have a time of rest. Things that grow, in nature, and we are a part of that. So we need our roots watered, and if we have nothing in that well to fund our energy, then what do we draw on? So we need to find that again, and we need that to be renewed. And whether it is being, like I say, in a place of whatever it is that brings you your place of being in the world that you feel good in. So whether it's quiet or being with others or being prayerful or reading a book that touches you in some deep way, do it. Do it. Take time to make sure you're doing that. Because we can spend a lot of time feeling wrong about not being productive, as productive can look like. But you know what? Productive means also a time of rest, a time of healing. You know, we hibernate like the animals. We need to hibernate a little bit too. Things grow in darkness. I love that idea. Things hibernate in darkness. So we need some dark, you know, and it's not just nighttime. We need our own dark. We need our own quiet. We need our own eyes closed. Find your own darkness, the dazzling darkness, because in that space is information. Is information, is rest, there are lessons, there are new awarenesses to be found. We can't always be out there in the bright light, you know? Doing. We have to just be. And whatever that being is calling for us to do or be it. So be rested. Stop being, stop doing, and just be. Just be a slouch. And don't make it even, you see, even the word slouch is, it's like this idea, this ethic that we're supposed to always be doing something. So I don't even want to call it be a slouch. Give yourself time. Give yourself rest. Give yourself time to breathe. Let it be okay that you're not doing all the things on that list. Does that list ever get all checked off for any more than a day? Don't we have a new list almost every single day? Whew. You know what we need to put on that list? Hey, did you rest today? Hey, did you take time for yourself to do absolutely nothing but to sit and be? That's where a lot of healing takes place. So make sure you let that be okay. It is totally okay to give yourself time to rest and turn inward and be still and whatever you feel like, even if you feel like, hell, that's just the way I'm going to feel right now. No, I don't want to talk to anybody. No, I don't want to see anybody, you know. Let that be okay. Let that be okay. Because from it grows something. From it grows who we are. You know? So that's my message today, is just to give yourself time, rest, heal, go into your hibernation if you need to do that. And whether that be for a few hours, whether it be for a few days, it's not like you can't predict what kind of time you need. But just make sure you listen and you heed those inner signals like, wow, I'm really worn out. I really need a break. And when you hear yourself saying that or feeling that, who else is going to make that happen but you? So let's take care of ourselves. That's one way we can do it. Have a good one.